Alrighty, so I am going to try again with a different orientation. Hopefully this works. Excuse me while I adjust my camera. Alrighty then. So I'm going to give you a quick haul. I did a little shopping while I was at the retreat. So the lovely ladies at Queens Inc., they open you a bag, a tab. They put your name on a bag, and you can just fill it up while you're at the retreat. And so that's what I did. I filled it up. I'm gonna scoot this over. Nope, I'm gonna scoot it back. There we go. So that yeah, okay. I bought lots of stuff, okay? So before we went, I placed an order. I knew I wanted, Seth has his own collection of paints that he has through Paper Artsy. And so I had never purchased any of the Seth Apter sets. So I pre-ordered them and they had them waiting for me. Well, kind of, sort of, but nevertheless, they were there before I left. And then while we were there, Seth he brought the inks with him and we could play with them. And so I purchased some there immediately after playing with a couple colors. And I loved some more colors that when I went back home, I ordered some more. So let's start with my purchase at the Queens Ink. Okay, so I began my day ordering these dyes. They're a dye spray. They're fast drying, no clog, and I say they're semi-permanent. Once you dry them, and I mean like really dry, they don't move. But while they're wet, you can move them a little bit. And so immediately I bought these 4 colors, like right off the bat. Why? Because I love orange, yellow. I'm a warm girl. I stay in my warm colors. I love my warm colors. So I bought these 3. But this is always my contrast color, so I purchased a turquoise. So I got the turquoise, the honey, which is absolutely gorgeous. It comes out like an orange color. I got the sunflower, which is this yummy, yummy yellow. And I got the tea, which is, in my mind, it was a brown, but it's so not a brown. And I wish I could do I'm kind of cautious of my time. So I think what I'll do is I will show you my haul and then I'll do a show and tell when I have a little more time to play. But I wanted you to see what I got. So these were the 4 that I purchased that day. And then as I started working with colors, I bought a pomegranate because the girl loves her red. I'm staying in my warm colors. And then Seth made me play with his blue moon one night. And I was like, huh, and I'm not even a blue girl, but this blue was awesome. So I bought the blue moon. Okay, and then I purchased, I also had a haul come in from scrapbook.com. So my scrapbook.com order had my stays-on, because I didn't have any of these stays-ons that we use over in the Robin introduced us to, and Seth uses them too, so it was cute to see that they both use the same stays-ons. And so I had purchased these with, I believe either I purchased them at scrapbook.com or I purchased them at Joann's because Joann's was having a sale. Nevertheless, while I was at the Queens Ink, I got St. Valentine and I got this rusty brown. So in my last video, I was using some of Seth's inks. So it was interesting, right? So when you're with an artist, I'm a nosy person. I like to see what they're using. And I don't know if it's because I want to see if I have the same thing or because I know that they've played and tested it out with their colors and their paints, right? And so since I bought, I think he has like 6 packs of 4. I didn't buy 2 of them. I think I bought 4 of the 6 packs. So I was going to use some of his color palettes, but they were foreign to me because they're very pastel and muted colors. And so I quickly asked him, like, yo, that's how you talk to Seth. Yo, Seth. No, I was kidding. So I was like, Seth, what stamps were you using? And so he showed me the stamps that he uses. And what was cool was he used a lot of the I don't see them. The archival, the little ones he had, the little ones, the travel kits, I see them way over there on the other side of the room, and I'm not even going to bore you by going to get them. But he used the archival, the little ones, and he used some of the distressed little ones. But then he had a couple of these big ones because they only make them in the big size. And so Rusty Brown was one of them, and then the saddle color was another one. And then he had this one in the midnight blue, which I have yet to get but need to get because it became a favorite while I was there. Okay, what else did I buy? So I got the stamps, some of the stamps. I have some of his stamps already. So, but his new set, I bought this one. And this one is called, yeah. It doesn't really say what it's called. But I got this one. Oh, okay, you got a number, EM56. I got this one because I saw him use it to make background and texture. I got this one because I love a good symbol and mark, and it's really nice. And so I got 44. I got 55. They're small, but they're effective. We saw him use them with his embossing powders, which I got, and I don't see them either. I got this one. I love this one. I used it while I was there. I used his. I used his of this one, and I used his of this one. So another thing I did while I was there was, and I'm trying to see where they are. As a warm-up one morning, I went and took basically all of Seth's stamps and just stamped them out. And it was a really good exercise. I mean, literally, because he had a million stamps there. And so I just had some tissue paper and I just stamped up bunches and bunches of sheets of tissue paper, deli paper, and onion skin. And for the life of me, I do not see them around me. So I'm going to keep going on. So then what else did I get? Oh, I'm sorry. My favorite stamp was this one, 52. Oh, I love that one. So those are the stamps that I purchased from him. And I then bought this stencil. Yeah, I need another stencil. Yeah, I love his stamps too, Jackie. And I'm in the process of unpacking and packing, and so like I see stuff kind of sort of where they are, but he had some stamps that I had never seen and probably will never find. So I looked at which stamps that I didn't have, and you know, remember what I did with yours and I stamped them all out? That's what I did. I did that the first day, just because I was like, well, I may never see these stamps again, so let me get them on some tissue paper so I can use in my collage. Okay, so I got this stencil. I mean, you know I love a triangle, always love a triangle, and these were like kind of wonky, so I bought these. Okay, and okay, I'm mixing hauls, but anyway, before I left, I also bought these from Amazon. Aren't they nice? These little tribal dancers is what they're called, and this is tribal men faces, and pose with the pot. But I got these right off of Amazon. Okay, and then I got this one while I was there. I just liked it. I liked the pattern. You know, I love my pattern, so I got that one. Okay, now, online, Seth's paints come in these little kits, these cute little kits, right? And so he's basically already, you know, mapped which 5 work together, right? And so he has them in these cute little packets. Well, the ladies at Queen's Ink were so kind, they bought them all, but they had bought them from their distributor. You had to buy them, you know, like one at a time. They weren't in the cute little kit, the little plastic kit. And so I will at some point take a picture so that I can remember how he has them set. Like, I know when we asked him his favorite palette, he went like this, if I remember. Oh, and Mud Splat. Like, that was one of his favorite palettes. And then another one was, you know, a blue palette. Right? But he loved his little blue palette. And this color right here, Inky Pool, OMG. To the point where I basically covered it, this whole thing, the whole time I was there, and it's empty. And he was like, "You can have it, Rachel." I was like, "What? It still got at least, it still got a eighth of an ounce in there." But I'm gonna order some more of those. Okay, and so what's interesting here is I have his stuff, but I also have some of my that I already had in here, and you know, this. So he had a color called Buff, and these are his new ones. Yep, these are all his new ones that I got. I'm trying to make sure that I don't pull out the ones I already had. I'm gonna go through the colors, don't worry. I'm just trying to pull them out because I had already a bunch of yellows and reds and oranges because those are the colors I always have. But while I was there, I bought colors I normally don't have. Or they ordered them for me. Okay, so I did. I bought a lot. Yep. Okay, so those are the colors that I got that they ordered for me of his colors to make his kits, right? So let's take it from the top. I got this zucchini, and it's like a green, kind of like it's almost like a sage, but it's called zucchini. And then I got in the green family this green patina. This one is critical. It is so yummy, especially on the jelly plate. Oh, and on the greens, and he has this Niagara Falls. It's a white, greenish blue color, if you will. Jackie, you will love these paper artsies because they're already muted, and they have like so when he was telling us about them, they call them fresco finished chalk acrylics, but basically what's in it is gesso. So it's basically paint and gesso to make the color. So it has a color and paint and gesso, and that's what makes it chalky. It gives it some grit. Okay, so they, by nature, because they've added white gesso, all the colors are muted, right? They're going to come out that way already. So Niagara Falls in the green, and then he had this white one, kind of, it's called a hint of mint. It's a green white, if you will. One last one in the family was the chartreuse, and this was not in his yes, they are the same one. So yes, I had some colors already, Jackie, before, but these are his palettes. They're like the colors that he designed for them. I didn't own any previous to now of his particular colors. But yes, you remember how quick they dry and how they feel on the jelly plate. And this one's called chartreuse, which is a yummy yellow green. Okay, so I'm gonna stick with my normal colors. This blood orange is not one of his, but I had to have it since I was making an order. Yummy, yummy, right? You can tell it's my one in my family. And I also ordered this Autumn Fire. Again, it's a very warm orange. And then the rest, I think, were from his kits. So let's start here. This is a squid ink. It's a purple. It's a purple, a muted purple. Very nice color. You would love this one, Jackie. And then this one is London Night. And this is almost like a purple too, right? Like this one, let's look at them. I'll do a swatch on another show, but this one is let's go right here. This one is a purple. Both of them are purple. This one has more gesso because this one is almost like let's see, it's almost like a lilac, but a deep still, right? Very cool, right? Okay, so one is called Squid Ink. The darker one's called Squid Ink. The lighter one's called London Night. Now, one of the ladies noticed that I don't paint with purple, so she challenged me to paint with purple. Okay, and this one is called Spanish Mulberry, and it's like a pink purple. It's cool. And one more in the red family, Mahogany. This is a yummy color. It's almost like a brown. It's almost like a brown. And then, okay, Let's go with blush, which is a pink. Pinkish, whitish color. Kind of like that that paint we get from Walmart, that $2 paint from Walmart, kind of like that color. Alrighty, so let's talk about, he had in his kit a color called Buff, and he has since migrated to heavy cream. He said heavy cream is now his new favorite mixing color. Yes, like the portrait paint, exactly, Jackie. But now he's moved to this heavy cream, and if I was smart, I would have bought two because it is gorgeous and it does a great cleanup of the plate. I mean, it was a yummy cleanup. Okay, and butter is also a glorious color. Look at that. Oh, look at that as I spill it. But we shall not waste paint. Well, let's wear one of those prints at. We will just put this on something. There we go. Waste not, want not. And we want lots, so we shall waste not. And if I had a scraper or a credit card, I'd be in business, but I don't, so we'll just smear it with the, there we go. Look at that, there we go. Okay, here we go. Key lime is a yellow, and it is more of a yellow greenish. It reminds me of, ooh, that vintage yellow that they used to make like stuff in. Probably not one of my favorite colors, but we'll see, right? And smoked paprika. Now this one here, I think this mixed with like this blood orange will be great, but it's an orange. It is truly an orange. Ain't no other way around it. That's an orange color. And you know a girl likes her orange. All right, so then this Gold Rush is one of his new ones. It's kind of a caramel. Definitely wouldn't call it a gold. More like a caramel. What kind of yellow though? You like that? This yellow. It's interesting, right? This one is interesting. See how fast it dries? So one of the reasons why Seth swears by these paints is because they dry so fast and they don't dry with a tackiness. You know how golden has that tacky feel when it's dry? It still feels a little wet, and it, like when you put it in a journal, in a art journal, the pages stick. You don't get none of that with the paper artsy paints. Okay, so that's good. We put that on there. Now, let's talk about these colors, because, you know, this is like so outside of a girl's comfort zone. These right here. Can you believe that I have this many blues in my palette at one time? But I love them. Okay, this is not blue. Look, we got one more. Okay, here we got one more. This Mud Splat. Like, I would never have thought to buy this Mud Splat. But look at that. Oh, yummy. Okay, so here we go. We got all these blues. Now, of them, my favorite is this Inky Pool. OMG. Like, let me just show you. I know I'm not supposed to be showing anybody anything because that's not what we're doing. We're just doing a haul. We're just trying to show you what's in the haul. But I need you guys to see this blue. And this is how bad it is. I'm going to get it out the top. Look at this. Watch this. Girl, what? Look at that. You see what I'm saying? Like, that blue is gorgeous. Oh, yeah. So, and then nobody has it. Like, why? Like, it's gorgeous. Okay, I'm not supposed to be painting, right? I'm not painting. So I'm cleaning my brush. Let me put this Inky Pool up, girl. Inky Pool for the win. Must buy. Multiples. It's translucent. Okay, yes, I know, right? Put the brush down. Okay, but we're gonna be a good steward, and we're gonna put this brush in some water over there. Okay, here we go. We're gonna finish the Queen's ink. Okay, so I got Blue Bayou. All these blues, right? And I hate a baby blue, but this is a baby blue. But we're gonna play along because I saw him work with it, and it was yummy, right? And we talked about it. So one of the things that we discussed when he and I were conversing about blues and my non-affection for them is he was saying, well, you know, you need them because they help the colors, the other colors that you like. Yes, that is a baby blue. Yes, pastels. I mean, like, really, but it's gorgeous. So we got that one, and we got this Venice blue, and so you will love this because it is like a gray blue. See, it's like a gray blue. It's really, really pretty. Okay. And this is it. This one is called steel gray, so it really is gray. It really is gray. Okay. And we have midnight, which I love. Love the midnight too. So now, if I had to choose between the two though, I know you said put the brush down, but I'm just, oh, look at that. I mean, even that was pretty, right? Dang. Anyway, so if I had, I'm trying to get it all off my brush here. If I had to choose between the two, I don't know though, right? I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Because both of them are yummy. I don't even like blue. I'm changing from the inside. Blue is changing me. I think I still go with the Inky Pool, but I do like the Midnight Blue. Okay, I put the brush in the water. So Jackie, you should just go ahead and get all of these because these are your colors. And anybody else who likes blue, I just suggest you get them all. But do not order this one until I have ordered some, okay? Because no one has this one. All right, anyway. So that would be what I bought from the Queen's Ink. Now, what I noticed when I got back to my hotel room when I was doing an assessment was I was still missing some colors from his set. So Seth, I told him which colors I was missing, and he sent them to me. So I was missing, I had to buy them, but he sent them to me nonetheless. But I was missing Magic Moss, Glacier Ice, and Blue Lagoon. Now, Blue Lagoon looks kind of like the jade I have. So there's a Captain Peacock and a jade, and I thought they were very similar, but they're not. They are definitely different. All of them have a little different. That Blue Lagoon is more bright, more blue, and the jade is more green, and the peacock is just perfect. Just perfect. Okay, so that's what I got from, so Seth sent me these colors to finish off his collections. Okay, so that's what we got from the Queen's Ink. And so then when we got home, we needed to finish off the Eyes Ink inks, and I have 2 pomegranates now, right? Because he was selling the reds in a set, and they were cheaper to buy them in the set than they were to buy them individually. So I got Wild Rose, I got Pomegranate, yet again, I may give that away, and then I got Flamingo. Right? Is that what I had before? Nope, I had Pomegranate. So these are reds, pinks. And then he let us use the gold, which I fell in love with. It has this shimmer in it. And so I got his metallic set. So I have the gold mine. Now he was saying, which I had never known, he says, do not shake like we normally do. He said we're supposed to roll it to get the mica distributed. Are they sticky sprays? See, Jackie, we're not supposed to be playing, but you want me to play. So I am going to oblige because you asked the question. Now I'm about to mess this piece up, but let's just, here, why don't we do it this way? That way I can have some more control of it. So one of the things he also says is you don't have to use it. You don't have to use it like we say to use it. You don't have to spray it. You can use it like a ink, right? Okay, so you want to know, is it sticky? Oh, the ones I pulled with that were sticky from the plate, the ones that pulled everything up, are these glazes, right? So this one here, right here, this green, and the colors, this one says it's Blue Ocean. I thought I ordered Green Glacier. Maybe that's what Blue Ocean means, Green Glacier. Let's see, hold on. Let's see, unless I ordered it. No. This is the one that I used to give me that loose blue translucent on the plate. Okay, so I just want to show you, Jackie, because you asked a question, girlfriend. Okay, hold on. Let me get it out of here. Hold on. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. But don't get too much because I just want a little dab. Okay. You use way more than this, but I just want to show you. See how it just kind of adds a little color? It is very sticky. Very sticky. But when it dries, it doesn't dry sticky. But when it first goes on, it's very sticky. But you see, it just put a little... You can't see it, so let me get another color. Just so that you can see. Okay, this color looks disgusting, right? It's the best color. It's the best color. It's funny, his color, they don't have the colors on it. I think this is like Whiskey Frost or something. Huh. So these came all the way from, this is his collection from France. And so the colors are not in the American color. But I think this is the Whiskey Frost. And way too much, way too much. See, I'm trying to put that back in there. Hold on. Waste not, want not. We just gotta find us a piece that needs some love. Here we go. Give this one some love. Oh, see that? What I'm saying? Oh, girl. Look at that. Oh. I mean, that's like awesome, right? And it's fun to play with too. And you can put it on your hand. You can put it on thick, light. Okay, that was, I think this one is the Whiskey Frost, right? Because they don't have the colors on them. I'm sorry. I will put down in my show notes what actual colors I got. So I got the gold in that. I got the gold. I hadn't played with the gold, but I saw the gold. I got the black because I played with the black. I played with the black there. Oh, is that the brown? This is the brown. Sorry, that's the brown. It's the brown, not the black. Isn't that nice? I know. I'll get the colors out for you. Here's the black. Here's the black. That must be the coffee. That was the coffee. Here's the black. Yeah. I'm trying to be cautious. I don't really want to play with it. It's just why I'm barely squeezing it out. Yeah, look at that. So I will show you guys how I use it on the jelly print, but they're very sticky. And because they're sticky, they pull up everything that was ever on your jelly plate. It's marvelous. It was marvelous. Okay, so these are other colors I got. So I got this bright yellow, and I got this copper, and I got the gold, and I got the black. I got the Whiskey Frost, and I got the tea, the coffee. Okay, and then last but not least from Mr. Seth, I got his glitter paste, right? His glitter paint, and I just got the turquoise because of course I always get turquoise. And I got the black with the crystals in it. And he had some fancy brushes, so fancy palette knives, so I got those. Okay, that's what I got from Seth. Now, what I don't see in my haul right now, because I probably have put them away somewhere, is his Wow embossing powders. I got some of them. And most importantly, I got his cute little fingernail polish applicator. That thing is great because you can just put it on, you know, way more control than you would with the pen and the roller. And I don't know where they are. I would show them to you. I want to show them to you, but I don't know where they are. So I'm not going to look for them. But when I find them, I will show them in the next video when we use them. But that would be what I got in my haul, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, ask me. And oh, one more thing. I know I said a bye, right? But I do want to show you this because this was the best. And if you're going to do it, you got to do it now because they're going to stop selling them. Hold on. So Michael's in their clearance section has in their clearance section they have these pens. Now, okay, Rachel, you have a lot of pens. Well, these pens I put, can't find them. I put my Amsterdam ink in them. And OMG, talk about beautiful. So now you can have a little more control than you would with, per se, this little thing, this little doohickey. Inside these little markers, they write like a marker. So right now, these are on clearance at Michael's, meaning they're going to discontinue them. And they're like $4 or something. The regular were $16 or something crazy. So I got these. I've been, every Michael's I see, I just kind of stop and pick up some because they're great. Okay, I think I'm done here. And any questions for me? Oh, one more thing, two more things. Okay, so I also, because I just wanted to try, put the Amsterdam and the FW, who actually, they make them, right? So the FW, the mixed media paints, the mixed media inks that they make are the same consistency and as the other ones, right? So any of them can go in here. What I did for the trip was I put my color palette. I had 6 of these, and so I took the 6 that I wanted to take. I put them inside these, and they worked great. Seth was like, I'm gonna go do that too. All right, so then last but not least, I did get some infusions because I wanted to try them. Have not tried them, but I did want to try them. So I've been watching some of the ladies use them on their live videos, and so I got Rusty Car, Green Man, and Olive Tree. And then last but not least, the cutest thing was Seth brought some of his stuff that he has found, his findings as he calls them, and he had them for sale. And he had these chops, is what they're called? Yeah, chops. He had these chops. And I'm going to open this. Excuse me if the sound bothers you, I apologize. But I want to show it to you, so I need some ink. And this is right here. Okay. All right. So these chops have symbols on them. And OMG, right? And they were like $1. And Jackie, you probably know what that says, don't you? So I got a couple of them. Make sure you tell me if they say something that I need to know as inappropriate or something. I'm sure they're not, but okay. And I'll also show you some others that I got. I mean, right? They're gorgeous. Okay. So I got stuff with lots of lines. And so because I have no idea what they say, Jackie, I was literally just going for which ones had cute shapes. Okay, this one is cute. The little ones, and I don't have a soft surface underneath here, so I would probably get a better impression if I had like my stamp pad underneath there. But I bought a bunch of these. I think he was selling them for like $1. And it was like, well, who can pass these up for $1? They're just so cute. Right? Okay. So that'll be my last thing I will show you. I keep saying that, right? But then I keep talking. So that was fun. And okay. Really, I'm leaving. I'm at 33 minutes. But I want to show you one more thing. So while we were there, so Queen's Ink is in this area called, it's like a mill. And they have all these antique shops and cute little quaint shops in this store. And while we were there, someone mentioned that there was a bead shop. Uh-oh, it seems to have frozen. Let's see what's going on. It says low battery. Skip.